Studio Lounge interviews brought to you by Valera, Cook Solutions Group, Backbone, and Despite Impossible Podcast. Everybody, Mike Lawson here with CU Broadcast. Welcome back to our continued coverage of the 2025 California, Nevada, Utah Credit Union League's REACH Conference here in beautiful Palm Desert, California. The desert is right outside, but we're inside where it's nice and air conditioned. Absolutely. And in the studio lounge, we have Tricia Finklein from Cook Solutions Group. How are you?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
Good. I'm glad you're here. You are the VP Partner Experience there. What does that entail?
Well, my overall role is to cover and support the teams border to border on the West Coast.
Okay.
So Washington, Oregon, and California.
Okay.
So I head up the sales teams on that, but I also help as far as a liaison between operations, making sure our processes and procedures are dialed in as much as salespeople will follow.
Keeping everybody on the right track, it sounds like.
There you go. Yes. And being an advocate for our partners, right? That's really what I try to do is, we strive to be a partner over a vendor with our customers, and so that's kind of what
that's what I'm getting at. As the more folks I talk to who work with you guys, that partnership thing keeps percolating to the surface as well as should. So speaking of that, so what makes you guys at Cook Solutions Group different than any other vendor out there?
Well, part of it is being that, striving to be that partnership, having strong relationships that go not just as, hopefully they're calling us for not just an issue, but any kind of strategy conversations, all encompassing. Text messages are freely flowing, readily available for however, whether that be at my level, our direct sales down to the technician level. We really like that personal connection.
Okay, gotcha. And so can you share an example of how these stronger vendor relationships have helped address real-time challenges that credit unions face today?
It's fun. We're a big enough company that we have resources and depth and maturity and knowledge, but we've really we're able to mobilize quickly as well. So be that nimble solution. So when a partner of ours was experiencing some pretty high crime, we were able to rally and get everybody from sales down to implementations and engineering to develop a really ironclad, robust solution for them, and be able to deploy it within a few days, honestly, for a proof of concept.
We like the sound of that. I'm sure the credit unions do like that as well.
Yeah.
So let's switch gears a little bit here to ATM fraud. Is obviously a growing concern in the industry. When is it not? Any type of fraud is a growing concern. So how does solution integration, particularly in your work at CSG, help credit unions detect and respond to fraud more effectively? I think that's the key word there, effectively.
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. The beauty of what CSG does is, we can support just security and we can support just ATM within any institution, but really I say where the magic happens is when we have our eyes on both of those solutions and we can marry the transactions, have an in-depth look, which using AI and other analytics that are out there, tie those transactions together to really not only detect fraud, but ultimately prevent fraud is where we're trying to be.
That's the magic word. We want to prevent that stuff or keep it on the down low as much as possible. So which leads me to what's this hugs, not handshakes we are hearing about at CSG these days? What's going on here?
It's one of those things that it goes all the way down. I mean, from, our technicians are very friendly, and the way that, we embrace our relationships, like I said, all the way up to Brian Cook, who, it's very awkward to see him handshake with somebody. It's more of a hug, and really that kind of goes to the depth of that deepened relationship that we have with our partners.
Starts at the top, top down. I
Absolutely.
like that type of stuff.
Absolutely.
And let's see, what's this about here? Burning ridiculous contracts. What's going on here, Tricia?
I know. If anybody's seen our website, we actually have Brian having a blowtorch burning a contract, but it's down to our everyday motto of we earn our customers' business every day, day in and day out, and so we don't believe in long-term contracts. We have a 30-day out at any time of all of our business
Good for
lines.
You guys.
Yeah.
That's pretty rare these days.
Exactly.
But very effective because of how fast things are moving.
Yeah.
You don't want to get, the word stuck is a bad word here, but you want to be flexible, I guess, is the better word here.
Well, and I feel like we've heard where, you can kind of be less diligent if you know that you're in a 5-year contract. It's like, well, they're kind of stuck with us. So they tend to lose track of where priorities are.
Yeah.
So we say we earn your business every day, and we literally mean that.
Well, that not only keeps the credit union on their toes, but it keeps you guys on your toes too, right? So all about accountability for sure.
Absolutely.
But sounds like you guys are rising to the challenge for sure. Successfully in many ways.
Happy to be here. Credit unions, we love the collaboration approach of a credit union, and that's why I feel like we're such a strong partner for them.
Indeed. All right. Well, Tricia, anything else here to add to wrap up here
No.
before I let you get back to work?
Absolutely. Excited to meet everybody as we open up the exhibit hall.
Indeed. All right. Well, we'll let you get prepared, but thank you for your time and congrats on all the success at Cook Solutions Group. And I like the hugs, not handshakes motto as well.
Absolutely.
Good stuff.
Me too.
All right. Good
Thank
stuff.
you.
Studio Lounge interviews brought to you by Valera, Cook Solutions Group, Backbone, and Despite Impossible podcast.